Hello there, my name is Brendan Deneen and I'm proud to support the Royal Humane Society in their 250th year by reading a story from the archive. Today's story comes from Limerick in Ireland, and this is a part of the world I can easily relate to, as both my father and my grandfather before him came from that very beautiful part of the world. This story is from 1831. If we cast our minds back now, that's a time when, the water and sailing was so important for travel, for commerce, for exploration. And in fact, 1831 was the year that Charles Darwin set sail on HMS Beagle to discover all things new. But as I say, this story comes from Limerick in Ireland, and it's about a boy called Henry Worrell, who was just 14 at the time. And I'll read the story from the archive in the language of the day. Here we go. Henry Worrell, a boy of 14 years of age of Limerick, with the two sons of Mr. Randall, a shipbroker in the city, the eldest of whom was about 10 and the youngest about 7 years of age, got into a small boat on Thursday the 16th instant and were taken in tow by the Joshua Orrell schooner bound to London. Not deeming it prudent to encourage the little party further down the river than about a mile, the tow rope was cast off, upon which the ship's boat, which was astern of the vessel, gave a sudden sheer and, coming in contact with the smaller boat, capsized her. Nothing could equal the distress of the master and crew of the schooner on seeing the little lads floating about, as they were unable to render them any assistance, the vessel being under a heavy press of sail and carried forcibly on by a rapid current. But Providence gave to Mr. Worrell that strength and fortitude by which many have been saved under similar circumstances. A little experience in swimming enabled him to save the lives of his companions in distress. He saw that a strong effort only could be of any avail, and with manly courage seized one of the boys and guided him to the boat, which had by this time righted, telling him that on his fast holding his life depended. The other little boy was on the point of sinking, when H. Worrell, with fortitude and energy far beyond his years, dashed through the water and, grasping him at the moment he was disappearing, swam with the almost lifeless charge to the other side of the boat so as to balance her. In this manner, he was instrumental in supporting the boys until assistance reached them. The wind and tide had fortunately drifted the boat nearer the bank of the river. Isn't that good? Well done, that man, or well done, that boy, to be precise, Henry Worrell. Marvellous stuff, marvellous. So look, this is one, as I say, of hundreds of stories that the Society is reading during the course of their 250th celebration year. So please go to the website and have a look and read some more of these stories about the sparks of humanity where people have saved lives. Also consider this, please, which is the Society is actually a really small charity and is entirely dependent on support from people like you and me. So if you can make a donation to support, that would be great. Or better still, how about this? For just £100, you and I can become a governor of the Royal Humane Society. We'll receive a certificate, we'll be invited to the annual general court, and in September 2024, we'll be invited to a celebration service at St Paul's Cathedral in London. So have a look, sign up if you can, and I hope to see you at St Paul's. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.